Defending the BJP manifesto, Piyush Goyal, National Treasurer and Member of Parliament of the Rajya Sabha, Sanjay Jha of the Congress Party taking him on, Derek O'Brien on whether he's impressed with what the BJP is promising for centre-state relations, very radical, and Naresh Gujral, of course, on whether he agrees. Now, I know what Piyush Goyal is going to say. Piyush Goyal is going to say, we talk so much about development, but you start about the divisive issues. But I'm surprised, and I must ask this question to Naresh Gujral right at the start, because I like to ask the straight question. Here is a party that seems to be abridging the hard Hindutva component of the manifesto. And Piyush, please, I'll come back to the economy development issues. But while they do that, they add one line, that India shall remain a natural home for persecuted Hindus, and they shall be welcome to seek refuge here. Not persecuted Sikhs, not persecuted Parsis, not persecuted Muslims, not persecuted Jains, not persecuted Christians, but only persecuted Hindus. Why? Naresh Gujral is a BJP ally from Punjab. You agree with that? You agree with the wording of that?
Look, every political party has a right.
But do you agree with that? I know they have a right.
Its own case. Let me finish. Now, when it comes to the NDA, this is not the NDA manifesto.
Okay.
This is the BJP manifesto.
Okay, point taken.
And the NDA, like the last time...
So you don't agree with it, in other words. Derek O'Brien is smiling. Derek, why is smiling?
I am saying basically...
I'm smiling. I'll tell you what. No, I'm smiling.
NDA will meet and we will have a common minimum program.
No, but why is Derek O'Brien smiling?
All these issues would then be debated and then decided.
Because half your question, which you might have asked me, has already been answered by Naresh Gujral.
Which is?
The two so-called big manifestos, I'll tell you, this BJP manifesto, and earlier they released the Congress manifesto. Both, these are only a theoretical discussion or no, for two reasons.
Theoretical?
One reason is that there will be no Congress government. Yes, I'll tell you why it's theoretical. It's theoretical till 16th of May, you can discuss it. Because the BJP manifesto will not be implemented, neither will the Congress manifesto be implemented. So it doesn't matter when the BJP releases it.
Come on now, you don't trivialize it, Derek O'Brien, at the start of the debate. You don't trivialize it. Don't trivialize
I'm not trivializing, I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm very serious.
We are here to discuss
I'll tell you what
the BJP manifesto. And I asked a question on that entire issue, which by the way, Piyush Goyal is quiet on. Do you notice? Piyush Goyal is quiet on it. He started looking at which part of the manifesto.
I'm not disruptive like some of your other panelists.
Let me make one point.
My turn.
I have not... You asked me to answer a question. You said, why am I smiling? Because I said both the BJP and the Congress manifesto are theoretical. They will not be implemented after the 16th of May because the BJP will not get 273 seats, nowhere close to it, nor will the Congress. So what are we discussing?
No, but it's a very critical issue. We are a secular nation. We are a secular nation. And the BJP manifesto says we are a natural home for persecuted Hindus. Only Hindus.
What secular nation are you talking about, Arnob, where the prime ministerial candidate of the BJP has blood on his hands? What are you talking about BJP being secular? What are you talking? The prime ministerial candidate, Mr. Narendra Modi, has blood on his hands.
Piyush Goyal is responding. One second, Piyush Goyal. No, one second. Let's stay with the manifesto.
The Congress.
We stay with the manifesto. Piyush Goyal is responding.
Supreme Court of India. I think Derek and other colleagues of his can live in a cuckoo's world. The nation has made up its mind. They are looking for an honest leader, a development-oriented leader, and a leader whose track record is of delivery. That is the leader that Narendra Modi is. This manifesto reflects the BJP's confidence that should it come into power in the next 1 month, which the people have already in many opinion polls reflected that it will, you will see a government that is honest.
I see you dodge the question.
Implements its policies, and that ultimately reaches development to the poor man on the street. It reaches development to all four corners of India.
Sure, development. But I saw you're dodging it.
That the people are waiting for so many.
No, I see. I'm going to go on every issue today, by the way. Every issue. And I have said before, that I find that the BJP manifesto on issues, several issues, is very comprehensive, far more comprehensive than the Congress manifesto, which, by the way, you know, Sanjay Jha says this has been lifted from the Congress manifesto. We'll debate that as well. But I found today Naresh Gujral ducking and Piyush Goyal avoiding the question on why a secular country becomes a natural home for people of one religion, persecuted people from one religion. I thought we were a secular country that does not differentiate on the basis of religion. How does we are not a theocratic state.
Arnab, you have to see the context.
What is the context?
You have to see the context.
So tell me the context. Then we'll get the Congress to respond.
The context is that the Hindus in Pakistan and Bangladesh, the two neighboring states, have been persecuted, have suffered deeply at the hands of our neighbors. The present Congress government has completely failed.
You have, show me one place.
International relations.
Okay, one minute. Show me one place. Sanjay Jha raises his hand.
Therefore, that sentence is in the context
you are telling me
of Indian origin, the Hindus who are suffering in both these neighboring states.
You are telling me the context
of their government.
You are telling me the context here. I can tell you, did you expect equal concern over violence directed at the Rohingya Muslims in Myanmar, where they are a religious minority also in the northeast? You did not. So the question is, why is preferential treatment given to people from one religion? You see, principally, is this in line with the Constitution of India? Is this in line with the Constitution of India?
The Hindus who are suffering, the Constitution of India
doesn't matter.
Does not talk about the people of Indian origin living abroad.
The Constitution of India says
the issue. The fact is that Indians living abroad, because they are Hindus, are being persecuted.
Piyush Goyal.
That is the segment of society that we have tried to address.
That's your argument. You have a right to have it. And Sanjay Jha raises his hands in objection. Yes, Sanjay Jha.
Arnab, you should have asked Mr. Gujral. It's not just about the Hindus persecuted from abroad coming into India. What about the Sikh farmers who have been harassed and driven out of Gujarat back into Punjab? That's an issue that Mr. Gujral should answer, because his prime ministerial candidate so far is at least the chief minister of the state. But to answer your question, this is nothing but a cut, copy and paste job.
Oh, come on. Now, are we going to go into that?
I will repeat it again.
Are we going to go into that cut and paste copycat argument?
It's a copycat manifesto. No, I will tell you. I'll give you an example.
Did you copy the part about 100 cities from Narendra Modi's model of governance?
No other argument.
Whether it's manufacturing. No,
when they have no argument on substance,
let me answer. Down to the panchayat, having Arnab, is this an open debate? Is this an open debate?
Yes, it is an open debate. But I have something to say.
Interrupt me, I can promise.
No, it is an open debate, but I have something to ask for all of you.
I can do a very good job.
Let's do an open debate by consensus.
No,
one sec. One minute. Sanjay Jha, I want to put something. I want to put something to all of you. Sanjay, 1 minute. Sanjay, 1 minute. Just 30 seconds.
Barring Ram Mandir, barring Article 370, barring uniform civil code, there is nothing. There's not a single original big idea in the BJP manifesto. It is nothing but a piece of sham. It is an attempt to try and hijack the Congress manifesto and give it a development spin, when the truth is it is nothing but a Hindutva agenda. And by the way, Mr. Modi putting it on the 41st page doesn't make a difference. You heard the comment of Mr. Amit Shah when he said revenge. You are aware of the tickets being given to Muzaffarnagar.
Are we talking about Amit Shah? We discussed Amit Shah last night.
And you have heard.
We discussed Amit Shah last night. We're discussing the BJP manifesto.
The BJP spokesperson who said this is the mood of the nation. No, I'm saying that the Hindutva agenda of the BJP has not changed because of the manifesto.
Independent India has
one second. Okay, can I put one thing which I rarely do? I never do it, but I'm going to say. No, 1 minute. Sanjay, 1 minute, please. Sanjay. Okay, you know what? A lot of people are watching Newshour tonight and they have expectations. So I'm going to do something I never do. I never allow my panelists to determine. I have never done it. Last 8 years, I've never allowed the panelists to determine the flow of the debate. I'm making that option today. So 3 issues have come up right now. Derek O'Brien is thinking, what's happening? I never even did that on my quiz show. The question is this, please. 1 minute. There are 3 arguments. One is the copycat argument. One is the copycat argument. Okay. The second is this Hindutva argument, back to hardcore Hindutva. But there is also the more critical issues of what is in the BJP manifesto. Now, gentlemen, you tell me. My view is we can start by discussing the copycat argument and the Hindutva argument. I'd say, can we spend a few minutes? Okay, third one. Okay, so Derek O'Brien picks up number 3. Number 3. We all go with Derek O'Brien's argument, then we discuss the BJP manifesto.
Hear me out.
No, you agree?
No.
You want to...
I will tell you. See, the BJP, yes, I'll tell you, you call it copycat, you call it BJP Congress. This is, someone said on the panel, it's the perfect, Mr. BJP spokesperson said it's the perfect document. The Congress spokesperson said imitation is the best plum of flattery. I will say this is hypocrisy on both sides. Let me give you one example. I can give you 20 examples. Let me give you one. Where the words do not matter, the action matters. Both those parties, including our party, all want the women's reservation bill. All have mentioned it in their respective manifestos. 33% reservation for women. Now, you look at the Trinamool Congress's manifesto. We also say 33%. 27% of our Lok Sabha candidates are...
Please, this is not an advertisement for the Trinamool Congress.
Party, big talk.
There you go again.
Big
you know,
talk.
You make this about the Trinamool Congress. Everything is not about the Trinamool Congress.
Listen to the big talk.
No, please, I know you're an important party,
it's
but
about
please.
BJP and Congress. BJP and Congress. Arey, listen to me, Arnav, please. Let me give you the numbers. Lok Sabha seats for women, BJP, the number is 15%.
Am I discussing that?
Sorry, Congress.
But are we discussing that?
To do a commercial.
Are we discussing
BJP,
that?
the number
Okay, now I take away. No, I made a mistake. I made a mistake.
Yes,
I made a mistake. No, Derek O'Brien, I'm not going to let you run away with the subject that you want to debate.
Arnav, I have to make a bigger point. Arnav, I'm staying with the subject.
30 seconds.
What you write
30 seconds to complete your bigger point.
BJP, yes, 20 seconds. BJP seats given to women 8%. Congress seats given to women 15%. They promise in the manifesto women's reservation bill 33%. So there's a lot of bunkum. You do, show us by doing, not writing it only in your manifesto.
Okay, 1 minute now, Derek.
10 more examples.
Now, Derek,
of that,
1 second, please.
Be it on...
1 minute, please. Now, 1 minute, please. I'm now snatching back the right.
Everybody
I made a mistake.
To do what the law
I have made a terrible mistake by allowing the panelists to determine what they want to debate. And there, Derek O'Brien said it's a great opportunity to run away and make this a Trinamool Congress show. 1 minute, Derek, just stop. The big issue I pick up now from the BJP manifesto, Piyush Goyal. Just a minute. The BJP manifesto raises the issue of center-state relations, tries to put a wonderful sop for people like Mamta Banerjee, Jayalalitha, Mayawati, saying, you know what, it's not, it almost sounds like Kejriwal saying, I don't want to be chief minister, hum chief minister nahi banenge, sab log chief minister banenge. उसी तरह से बीजेपी क्या कहती है, कहते कि नरेंद्र मोदी मुख्यमंत्री नहीं बनेगा, टीम इंडिया एक तरह से बनेगी. So we'll build a team India which will include chief ministers and other functionaries, equal partners. Nice little pipe dream, but will Derek O'Brien, are you impressed? Will it impress you, Jayalalitha, Mayawati?
Listen to me. Listen. We made our stance very clear. We are absolutely sure the so-called federation of the power of the federation, it will be the federal front which will be determining the manifesto after 16th of May.
Again, you're making it about the Trinamool Congress.
Team India.
Piyush Goyal. What was this?
I talk about cricket.
Okay, now
I think we need to bring the topic down to the
cricket
manifesto.
Is no more bombs.
No, 1 second. We are bringing the topic down to the manifesto, and the first question I ask out there, goes to Sanjay Jha also, and Piyush Goyal coming to you. Sanjay Jha, you know what the fact is? What is the Congress?
I never got a chance to answer.
Okay, Piyush Goyal. What's the idea on center-state relations?
Look, you have always been trying to criticize Modi for not being democratic enough, and I always told you, he's the most democratic leader. He's a leader who takes people along. This is a reflection of Mr. Modi's style. He does not believe in micromanaging personally. He believes he has to set the guiding principles and the policy framework and take people along as he works. You will see in this manifesto, just like you define a manifesto as a declaration of policy and aims issued by a party, this manifesto today has brought to fore what are the imminent challenges before the nation.
No, center-state relations, what's the idea?
Them. The price rise issue, the corruption issue, the unemployment issue. Then we've set the framework, the perspective of getting the framework right, how we will operate the government, what we will do with judicial reform, police reform and administrative reform.
Center-state relations.
Then we talked about widening the platform.
Center-state
and
relations.
finally talked about the future.
You're giving
what
him a
is
chance.
it that the last man on the street,
You're giving him a chance
what
to
is
do a
required
free
for the
ad.
poor man?
Center-state relations.
Our focus is the poor man. Antyodaya.
You know,
you're not answering the question now, Piyush Goyal.
He's giving an election speech.
Piyush Goyal, I protest. I protest, Mr.
He's not answering
Goyal. I
the question,
protest,
he's
Mr.
dodging
Goyal.
This manifesto
I protest, Mr.
addresses-
Goyal. Mr. Goyal, I protest.
Manifesto
Mr. Goyal.
addresses the poor man's concern.
You can write a
And I
poem
think
from
Mr. Goyal,
Saturday and leisure. Please
for a
don't
new
waste the time of
government to
news.
take
No, Mr. Goyal, Goyal, my question was on center-state relations. And why are you getting nervous, Sanjay? Because you know what? No, one sec. Sanjay,
that's
just
the framework.
No.
That is the framework.
Why are you
we
allowing
expect.
him to
That having
launch
been
a
chief
TV
minister
campaign
for
here?
12 years,
This is not a
and
TV
the only
commercial.
candidate with
Every
experience
time you
of
give him
running
a chance,
state,
he sings a long,
having run
kind
the
of
state for 12
generous
years
praise for
in
Mr.
an
Modi. Get
efficient
on with the
manner.
job. What's in your
He is the
manifesto?
person who knows
Piyush,
the
what is
agony of the
original in your
state
manifesto
chief
which is
minister,
not in the Congress
and he will carry
manifesto?
them along
And
to
by
run
the
a
way,
good
who
government.
copies whom? The one who comes second copies the one who came first. Let us establish the logical rules. If you followed us,
Mr.
you copied
Modi
us. As simple and
and other
straightforward.
BJP
I think the whole
leaders-
country saw that. Give me one original idea. Other than Ram
am telling
Mandir,
you-
which you had in 1990s.
I am telling you
Uniform
here-
Civil Code you had in the
I am-
1990s. Other
No,
than-
one second,
other than
Sanjay.
1 minute, Article 370 in
Sanjay, is
1990s.
this not an
What is the
original
one
idea?
big Original idea.
No,
This is
Sanjay, 1
nothing
minute.
that I saw.
Sanjay, 1 second.
Thank
Sanjay,
you, we are very flattered you copied us.
hold yourself
But
back,
please don't lie
Sanjay.
to the nation
Hold
as your
yourself
own,
back, Sanjay. Let
big
me
copyright.
please. Hold yourself back a minute, please. Look at this. Look at it from the prism of somebody in the states. Sure. Somebody in the states is going to say, I have two options to link up with two parties. One party, let's assume all things given equal, Congress and BJP get the same number of seats. Incredible, won't happen. We all know that. Hypotheses, however, are very interesting in political analysis. And then the person in the states, now see the people start smiling again. I don't know what you're smiling at. I say it's a hypothesis. 1 second. Now here's a question here today, right?
Well, usually hypothesis has some base.
Fine.
I don't know what base you get this hypothesis
Fine,
from.
it's a hypothesis in the clouds. Let me make the hypothesis nevertheless.
Piyush,
Okay, now...
you have repeatedly won the opinion polls in general
Well, it's nice
elections.
to
We have
dream once
repeatedly
upon a
won the
time,
elections.
brother.
let me know.
Take a deep breath. Relax.
Sanjay, can I
There is
between...
no more opinion polls between now and May 16th. So
All right.
relax, Piyush. Take it
1
easy.
sec. Sanjay Jha, you never know, there may
Well,
be...
the people
1
of
second.
India have won the election.
The question
and the
is
people
this.
of India
The
are
question is
answering your
this.
performance.
The question, listen to me, gentlemen. The question is this. Someone in the state says, BJP is far more friendly to me. Because what does the Congress say? The Congress say, take more burden. Fund we make the flagship programs at the center, you fund them on your own. So Mamata Banerjee, for example, already burdened wants actually a number of SOPs from the center. On the other hand, you tell her fund the programs. We imagine the programs, we fund it to you. On the other hand, the BJP manifesto talks about far greater consultation and power to the states. You are not conciliatory to states. The BJP is conciliatory to states. The BJP is practical and you are not. Now, whether or not you can argue the BJP will not do this after they come to power. But the fact is they've laid it out. You haven't. They laid it out, Sanjay, you didn't.
Arnav,
So sour
I'll
grapes
give you
for you.
one example of how the Congress-led UPA actually has created more decentralization and devolution of power to the states than the BJP.
Naresh
ever
Gujral will
can.
respond
I'll
to
give
this
you an example. On the FDI in multi-brand retail, we actually said the states will have the freedom to determine whether they want FDI.
Because you
in the
lacked
state
a
or not.
political consensus,
Same in
be honest.
NCPC, imagine a critical law.
Come on, Mamata Banerjee walked out. What are you saying?
National Counter-Terrorism Center
My God.
was hijacked.
Oh my God.
What are you
Was
saying,
hijacked
Sanjay
by-
Jha?
1 second, but hijacked
What
by
say?
the
What are you
opposition
saying?
parties.
I thought Naresh Gujral
1
will
minute.
respond
On
before
the
Derek
goods
O'Brien
and
comes in.
services tax. 1 minute. GST was not allowed to be passed.
Don't
by
tell
the-
me about
by Mr.
GST.
Modi's own Gujarat government.
Okay, counters coming.
Let me tell you, end of day, the truth is,
Two counters.
is the BJP
Two counters
saying that
coming.
they will allow the states to determine
Naresh
foreign
Gujral,
policy?
1 second.
What does the devolution
No, 1
mean?
second. Just because
We have
Naresh Gujral is
practiced it.
two
We have
counters. No,
practiced
three
devolution and
counters. 1 second.
decentralization of
1
power.
second. Can we go
And
one
now
in
the
order?
BJP, why
just
are they scared of FDI and multi-brand retail?
Can I go first with permission to the... I see I'm being so democratic today. I'm taking your permission. I'm saying, can I go with your permission, Piyush Goyal and Derek O'Brien, to the most restrained member of this panel?
Today you are
Who-
behaving like a congressman, Arnav. Arnav, for a change, you are behaving like a congressman
Dream
by being
on,
democratic.
dream on, dream on. is all I'll say
Arnab
to
is
you.
not a dishonest person. Please do not insult Arnab
Please
Goswami.
let me tell you.
He's not available for sale like your Congress government.
I have no
Piyush,
interest. The interest is
why
that of
doesn't
news.
the BJP
and
have
I'm
a sense of humor?
Okay,
Please
fine.
laugh once in a while. Don't look so grumpy, man.
Okay, 1 second. Nobody's looking grumpy. Okay, 1 second. Now, you trust Sanjay Jha when he says that? Sanjay Jha says we have done more for states, or what the BJP Modi has promised on center-state relations, a lot of bunkum. He hasn't used the words, but essentially that's what he says. Naresh Gujral's turn to respond. I saw two other hands go there. Naresh Gujral.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.